Hey guys, it's Gian again. I'm back with another video, and as you can see from my background, some of the books are missing, and that's because for today I'm gonna be showing you guys my whole TBR pile. And I just thought of this late last night and I was like, why not? So here we are. And currently I have over 150 books. I'm not exactly sure on the exact number of the books I have yet to read, so we're going to find that out together. I'm excited and pretty nervous at the same time, so if you're interested, then keep on watching. Let me show you my classics first because I only have three. The first one is Anne of Avonlea by L.M. Montgomery, and the reason why I haven't read this yet is because this is the second book. I still have to get Anne of Green Gables, which is the first book. And then next up we have The Beauty and the Beast by Gabrielle Suzanne Barbeau de Villeneuve. I hope I got that right. So this has been in my shelf for quite some time and I'm going to read it soon. I promise. Like for all of these books. And then next up we have The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes and Other Stories by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. I'm actually currently reading this one. I'm switching between reading the physical book and listening to its audiobook because I have that as well. But I stopped because I still have other books to read in the meantime. Like I still have to complete my June 2020 TBR list. So this is on the back list. And then moving on to my Rick Riordan pile, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 books to show you. So we have Demigods and Magicians, Percy and Annabeth Meet the Cans. So I got this at a Big Bad Wolf sale, and this is 190 pesos. It says so right here. And yeah, I'm excited to read this one. And then we have Magnus Chase and the Gods of Asgard, as well as The Trials of Apollo, the Hidden Oracle. So this is 2 of his series. And the reason why I haven't read this yet is because I wasn't really a fan of the Heroes of Olympus. Don't get me wrong, I really liked the story. I just didn't like that it was in a third-person POV. I thought it was the same as the Percy Jackson and the Olympians, like a first-person POV, but it's not. So I got kind of turned off. But I really heard some good reviews. And as far as I know, this is a first-person POV, so I'm excited to read this one as well. And then next up, we have a big book. So this is the Percy Jackson's Greek Heroes illustrated by Jan Rojo. So yeah, I don't know when I'll get to read this. Maybe if I have a marathon of all Rick Riordan's books. But I still need to get the green one. I'm not sure of the title. I don't remember, but it's color green as far as I know. And then moving on, we have Kiss of Deception, The Heart of Betrayal, and The Beauty of Darkness, all by Mary E. Pearson. This is actually part of my June 2020 TBR, so if you haven't watched that yet, link up above as always. And then next up, we have 2 books from Anne Rice. So we have The Mummy and The Witching Hour. I first bought this one, then this, and I watched a YouTuber recommending these books. Sadly, I don't remember who, but I read the summary in Goodreads and I really liked it, so I bought it. But they only have it in mass paperback, which I don't like, but it's okay for me as long as I like the story. And really, I got intimidated by this one because look at this. The Mummy. It's this thick, so it's not that big of a deal, but look at the font, you guys. It's so small, the font size, and this is 400 pages. Now look at The Witching Hour. It's this thick and it's 137 pages, you guys, and I think the font is smaller. Like, who wouldn't be intimidated by that? But again, I promise I'm gonna read this someday. I don't know if I'll be able to read it this 2020 because I have a lot of reading goals. Anyways, moving on. We have The Ace of Shades. Ace of Shades by Amanda Foody. And this is actually signed, as you can see. And this does have a map, but it's a very plain one. And I got this at in a subscription box, the Pouts and Fluffs box, the panda one. And I started reading this one. I was at page 43, but then I stopped. I don't remember why, but I'll pick it up soon. And then the next one is Archie Marries. So it's like an alternate universe, one where Archie marries Betty, yes, Betty, and then one where he marries Veronica. God, I can't speak. Let me just show you. Like, isn't that beautiful? It's just like a comic book. This is how it looks like. So yeah, I think this has been with me since I was in high school, I think. I'm not sure. Some of the books I had it for years. The next book that we have is Men and Dogs by Katie Crouch, and this was given to me by my tita, and I actually started reading this one. Look at what I use as a bookmark. I'll use anything as a bookmark, really. So yeah, this one. And then next up we have The Diabolic by S.J. Kincaid. Pinili ko to sa National Bookstore warehouse sale, and this is a remaindered box because it has a mark on it. The next one we have is Dune by Carrie Corp and Lori Langdon. This was actually recommended by Sasha Alsberg, who's a fellow booktuber, and she mentioned that it's similar to the story of Outlander, where this girl gets transported in this magical land called Dune, which is basically in Scotland. So yeah. And then we have The Fifth Wave by Ricky Yancey. Alam ko, sinimulan ko na rin to, but it doesn't have any bookmark. So I'm deciding if I'm planning to pick this up again because I stopped because I didn't really like it. So maybe I'll like it this time, who knows. Next up we have I Am Number 4 by Piticus Lore. This is the Lost Files Rebel Allies. I'm actually a fan of the I Am Number 4 series of his, and I'm collecting all the Lost Files. It's really good. A lot of people don't like it, and it's not really mentioned much in the booktube community, but I really like it, so I'm gonna continue with this series. Then next up we have Mirage. Beautiful cover. This is on my recent book haul. Again, link up above. And then we have Sky in the Deep by Adrian Young. This is part of that book haul as well. And then we have Haruki Murakami's Killing Commendator. I think this was released last year, if I'm not mistaken. Tama ba? Alam ko it's last year. Ano nakalagay? But guys, look at the inside. Like, you put that here. It's an eyeball or a moon. I don't really know much about this story, but Haruki Murakami's books are really good, so I'm giving this a chance. And then we have Unearthed by Amy Kaufman and Megan Spooner. Two of my favorite authors as well. And naka-plastic pa siya. Nakuha ko rin to nung NBS warehouse sale. And makikita nyo some of the books I still have a plastic cover kasi ayoko siyang buksan unless na lang babasahin ko na siya. So, we have that. And then the next one is My Heart and Other Black Holes by Jasmine Wanga? Not sure. This was given to me by my best friend way back in high school. And I still haven't read this one. Like, my god. I'll probably put this one in my July TBR. So, watch out for that. And what I'll do starting from now is I'll insert a contemporary on my TBR list. I think, but I have limited contemporaries kasi it's not a genre I usually explore, pero there are a lot of good ones out there, so I'm probably gonna try to pick one every now and then. And then, of course, we have What Alice Forgot by Lian Moriarty. This was a copy from Kuya's girlfriend, so I still have to return this one. And I'll be reading this one soon. And then Angel Fire by Courtney Allison Moulton. This one I had, I'm pretty sure, since I was in high school, like first year high school. This is like one of my OG books, and you can tell because it's really yellowed. And I have yet to read this one. Next up, we have Ancient Mysteries. This is like a textbook, but I'm really interested about ancient history, so I picked this one out. I got this from Big Bad Wolf as well. It doesn't have a price. And then we also have The Serial Killer Files, and I bought this at Big Bad Wolf as well for 290 pesos. So I got both at the same time, this one. So you can tell what I'm into. I'm into history and morbid things. Pero interested lang kasi talaga ako sa mga serial killers because I really wanna know what made them do the things that they did, you know, because it's pretty gruesome for some of the murders that they committed. And then next one, we have A Torch Against the Night by Salva Tahir. As you can tell by the sticker, again, it's from National Bookstore warehouse sale. And this is the second book. I have that bad habit of buying the second book in a series, so I have to stop that because I can't ever start a series because I still have to get the first book. And I think the reason why I haven't bought the first book is I'm looking for the exact cover, but I'm probably gonna change this one to the recent cover of people in it. So yeah. So next one we have And I Darken by Kristen White. I almost said the wrong author. So this is a Vlad the Impaler retelling. This time it's a female version. So next one we have Sarah J. Maas Crescent City, again on my TBR this month. And then we have Slayer by Kristen White. This is somehow connected to Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And then lastly on this pile is Crazy Rich Asians, Rich People Problems, and lastly China Rich Girlfriend. I bought this because I really love the movie and I really love the storyline of this one, so I'm excited to read this one. Maybe next month this will be a part of my TBR. We'll see. We're almost at the end of this video. I have 2 piles here, the last 2 piles, so please bear with me. Parang ang dami, guys. Hindi ko pa siya binibilang, so I'm pretty nervous because this is a lot of files that I have. So let's start. So the first one is The Kill Order by James Dashner. This is the prequel, I think, to the Maze Runner series. And I don't really know if I will start this series at all. I just bought this because I think this is the prequel. Again, I'm not sure. So next we have Scott Spears' Immortal City. I just hate people on the cover. It doesn't make sense. Next, we have Panic by Lauren Oliver. Should I read this? Kasi I'm not sure. I tried reading this but I couldn't get past a certain page. But a lot of people say that it's good, so maybe I might give it a chance. And then next we have Lady Midnight and Lord of Shadows by Cassandra Clare. This is part of the Artifices series. I still have to get the last one. Again, I'm very intimidated to start this one because look how thick it is. Like all of her books, it's very thick. And the last one I think is mas makapal. Ang alam ko. So moving on, we have Generation 1 by Pittacus Lore. This is after the I Am Number 4 series. So, alam niyo ba yung reason kung bakit hindi ko pa natatapos yung I Am Number 4 series even though I'm a fan of it? It's because I couldn't find the same exact size of the last book as the rest of the books that I have. Hindi sila pantay-pantay, guys, and it's driving me crazy. I mean, I really tried finding it online. So kung may alam kayo nung last book, yung normal, yung standard size lang, like this one, I can't find it. It's always like the smaller one, and I don't get why they have that. It's very frustrating, you guys. Pero kapag wala talaga akong mahanap, I'll just buy the smaller book para matapos ko na siya kasi I'm pretty excited to read this next series, continuation, and hindi ko magawa kasi nga frustrating. Next up, we have Roar by Cora Carmack. I-DNF ko to. Pero parang gusto ko pa rin siya bigyan ng chance kasi I don't usually DNF books, but ewan ko. I'll have to think this one. And then next up we have Rain the Earth by A.C. Coggin. This is from the Big Bad Wolf sale. I got it for 230 pesos. And it's still in plastic. Next up, we have The Case of Beasts. Explore the film wizardry of fantastic beasts and where to find them. Written by Mark Salisbury and designed by Mina Lima. I'm a big fan of Mina Lima if you haven't noticed yet. I'm trying, if I ever went to UK or London, I'm going to their store because I love all the props that they use in the films. They're really good. And this was actually given to me by my kuya on my birthday. And what I like about this is it has like pull-outs, or let me just, like this one. Sorry. Oops. Like this one, it has pull-outs. And let me show you another one. This one. And my favorite thing here is, no, this is the, I think it's this one. It's this one, you guys. I'm pretty sure I'm going to frame it. And I have in the future, oh my gosh. Isn't that cool? Like, yes! Oh my my gosh. I love it. I love it so much. And then we also have one for Pentina. I'm definitely going to frame this one. And I have my own house. And yeah, actually I'm a bigger fan of Fantastic Beasts than Harry Potter. Well, baka madami magalit sa akin, pero don't get me wrong, I really like Harry Potter as well. Kaso lang kasi, hindi ko naabutan yung fandom ng Harry Potter. Kasi, I was late. In fact, oh my gosh, I ripped it. Mamaya ko na ito ayusin. In fact, I haven't read the Harry Potter series yet. But I'm planning to soon. Mas close to heart lang sa akin si Fantastic Beasts kasi favorite actor ko si Eddie Redmayne and naabutan ko yung fandom niya. Na-enjoy ko. So, moving on, we have Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone Illustrated Edition as well as the Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. I'm planning to read the Harry Potter using this one, but then, ang alam ko kasi every year siya nilalabas and kung hihintayin ko pa, right now, 4 are currently out. Pag hihintayin ko pa yung last 3 books, 2023 ko pa siya mababasa, guys. So, I'm planning to maybe buy the box set. My gosh. So, we'll see what happens because I really want to read it now. And, yung isa naka-plastic pa, so I can't show you yet, pero this one is open. Ang ganda lang ng illustration nyo, guys. Saan ba? Gusto ko si Hagrid. I like the drawing of Hagrid. May glare kasi. So, ayun. So, that is actually all the books that I have. Just give me a second to count them all. I'll be right back. And I'm back. Just like that. It's getting hot in here, you guys. So, let's wrap this video up. So, the total books that I have yet to read is 46 books. Which is not bad, you guys. Other people has over 100 books on their TBR list. I only have 46. I don't have a problem. Stop saying that. Yeah, I mean, considering that I have over 150 plus books, 46 is really not that bad. And my goal this year is to lower that number because I want to save money as well. So I think 46 books can entertain me for a while. So I won't buy new books. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and see you in the next video. Bye!